Hello students, Sacred Heart High School welcomes you. Today we will study chapter 13, Sound Part 2. Propagation of sound. Let us study propagation of sound by doing some activities. First, take two balloons, fill air in one and water in the other. Press the balloon filled with air against your ear as shown in the picture. Rub a finger on the balloon and listen to the sound. Repeat the same activity with the balloon filled with air. Through which balloon do we hear a clearer sound? When you will do this activity, you will observe that you will hear a clearer sound from the water balloon. Second, stand at the end of a big table and make a friend stand at the other end. Ask the friend to knock lightly on the table. You will hear a faint sound. Now you press your ear to the table and ask the friend to repeat the knock. What will you observe? When you press your ear to the table and when you tell your friend to repeat the knock, you will hear a more clear and louder sound. Sound travels in the form of waves through air, water, or through a solid and reaches our ears. Sound is propagated more clearly through a liquid than through air. It is heard most clearly through a solid. Propagation means to spread. Why does this happen? In air, the particles are far away from one another and it takes time for the sound waves to travel. In liquid, the sound travels faster because particles are near. In solid, the sound waves travel fastest because particles are closest to one another. Transmission of sound occurs at different speed through different mediums. Transmission of sound is faster through a liquid than through a gas and faster through a solid than through a liquid. Here, solid, liquid and gases are the mediums. The substance around a source of sound through which sound waves spread is called medium of propagation of sound. For the propagation of sound, medium is very important. If there is no medium, sound waves will not be formed. In vacuum, sound does not travel because there is no medium. Noise pollution. The situations shown in the pictures are often seen around us. Some of the sounds they depict are pleasant while others are harsh. If all these sounds are heard together, then they can create a nuisance. A loud sound is harsh to the ear. Such sounds produce noise. Very loud or continuous noise has harmful effects on the people staying in such localities. Their hearing may get impaired, which can even lead to deafness. It can also cause restlessness, irritability, and mental exhaustion. One cannot work with concentration. This kind of continuous noise, which may have ill effects, is called noise pollution. Measures for preventing noise pollution. Noise pollution occurs when we hear one or many sounds which are harmful to the ear. It is an unpleasant and undesirable sound which leads to discomfort to human beings. Let us study about some measures which we can take to prevent noise pollution. As far as possible, we should avoid blowing the horn. Honking in public places like teaching institutes, hospital, etc. should be banned. The volume of the TV or radio in the house should be restricted to those watching the programs. Vehicles should be maintained properly to reduce the unnecessary sounds they produce. Musical instruments' sound should be controlled to desirable limits. Factories, airports, railway stations and bus stands should be located at the proper distance away from residential areas. These are the few measures that we can take to prevent noise pollution. I hope you have understood this lesson. Thank you.